Now watch for this. The drive shaft's about to start spinning. How cool is that? What's up guys? Welcome to the channel. And today we've got something pretty special for you. It's the world's first transparent car. And just take a look at it. When we saw this pop up online, we're like, we have to film this. This is the craziest thing. This thing has been turning heads everywhere it goes. Apparently last night it was at a car show. Against 300 other cars, it beat every single one. Everyone just wanted to see this car, and I can see why. This has to be one of the craziest things I've ever seen in person. Starting at the front end here, you've got this clear grille and then seeing straight through onto the radiator. In here, you've got your headlights, which it's so weird to be able to see the back of the headlights because you never see that in a car. It's always hidden. So you've got that. Then top of your engine block here, you've got your turbo. You can see all your wiring, pedals, the back of your pedals. It's just so cool to see. I can't imagine how hard this was to build because Perspex is an incredibly difficult material to work with. And I also know that it doesn't like heat. And when you're talking about a car, you're dealing with a lot of heat. So I can't imagine how much time they spent mucking around trying to get it so this thing just didn't melt and fall apart when it drives. There's a reason there hasn't been a transparent car before, and it's because it's not easy to do. It took these guys 6 months to finish this, and I'm not surprised. That's actually pretty quick in my opinion. Have a look at that. Clear seats. I love that they've done everything with the chrome and the clear. It looks so good. Like, it just adds to that whole transparent look, like having everything in chrome, backed on with the clear plastic and the plexiglass. Like, it looks amazing. I'm actually super excited to drive this thing later because I can't kind of imagine what it's like to be able to look down through the floor and be able to see your drive shaft turning, be able to see the road moving underneath you. It's just so cool. Having a look at the back here, just looks great. You got your clear fenders, everything. Like, it's such a wild concept. It just looks amazing. And I think the fact that they've paired it with like the white wall tire, there's been a lot of thought go into it. These guys do some pretty incredible cars here. Like, you've got things like this, the world's biggest Jeep. And then they've also done like the world's skinniest and the world's widest Jeep. Now, if you're wondering about the shape, it's based on a World War II era Willys Jeep, which is already an iconic car, but when you make it see-through, that's just something else altogether. And while we're filming, this has just arrived as well. We're very lucky today. We actually get to film with the world's first wooden Jeep. So you've got a see-through and a wooden version of the same car, and how incredible does that look? How lucky are we today? Some pretty crazy cars. Before we continue, big thank you to CyberGhost VPN for sponsoring today's video. Kinda perfect today that we're shooting with a see-through Jeep because being online and being this exposed, yeah, not what you want. Think about it. When you're on public Wi-Fi at the airport, hotel, or a cafe, people can easily snoop on what you're doing. It's basically like parking this Jeep with the doors open and leaving your wallet sitting on the dash. Not smart. CyberGhost VPN fixes that. It locks everything down by encrypting your data and hiding your location so you stay completely private. And it's fast. One tap and you're protected with over 100 server locations. You can even change where you appear to be so you can unlock shows on Netflix, Disney Plus, or Prime. Or score better travel deals by switching your virtual location. And you can trust that they'll keep you safe. With over 38 million users worldwide and over 20,000 reviews on Trustpilot rated excellent, it's one of the best VPNs out there. And it's not just for your laptop. CyberGhost works on all your devices, phone, tablet, even your smart TV. You can protect up to 7 at once, which means the whole crew's covered. Check out the link below for more info and a special discount just for Supercar Blondie viewers. Now, let's get back to the video. Now, you might be wondering, I don't remember a Willys Jeep having an automatic transmission, and you'd be 100% correct, and that's because this is actually a Suzuki Jimny. So what they did is they took a 2008 model, I think it was, Suzuki Jimny, and there's a good reason for that, because Suzuki Jimnys, they're kind of like Willys Jeeps. They're very simple made. Like you can see here, you've got this ladder frame, which is the same as the Willys Jeep, and it kind of makes it easier to work with. Like when you're doing a car like this, you don't want it to be too complicated. You don't want something that's got like a complicated chassis and then you try and turn that all clear. And it's the perfect car, I think, to replicate a Willys Jeep. It's the same sort of feel. Cheap, easy to fix, reliable, good fun to drive. Maybe not the most high-tech car in the world, but I mean, how good does this look? I mean, this might be one of the craziest looking cars in the world. It's a Suzuki Jimny. That's pretty cool. Completely different from the clear Jeep, but also just insanely cool. Like, you just never see anything like this. Like this wooden finish, and then the way they've done it with the gold as well. I don't think you could have two crazier cars in the world side by side in terms of like head turning. I mean, imagine pulling up to the traffic lights or a party or like up to the valet in these two cars. I guarantee you every single person is going to stop and look, because I mean, you've got a see-through Jeep and a wooden one. They're just wild. So let's have a look at what you've got. You've got your gold mirrors, everything gold steering wheel. The gold and the wood just looks amazing together. Insanely bright. Like I'm getting some light reflecting off that gold in the inside there. Just have a look at these two cars side by side. And the fact that they both drive too is incredible. I mean, I think wood would be easier to do. They're saying this one, I think they're saying anywhere from around 6 months to a year it took to get working, and I'm not surprised because it's a feat of engineering to get this moving. Okay, so we've actually just taken a break from filming because they're just getting some drone shots and some footage for His Highness Sheikh Hamad bin Hamdan. But just have a look at that image there. You're probably not going to see 3 crazier Jeeps lined up in your entire life. Like, I'm pretty lucky. You're pretty lucky to actually see this. This is pretty insane. Before we get into the rest of the video, go check out our online car auction platform, sbxcars.com. It's where the world's most exclusive cars are bought and sold. From hypercars to classic cars, we have something for all car lovers. With over 115 million followers across all our platforms, we have unmatched exposure for our buyers and sellers. So what are you waiting for? Go and check out sbxcars.com right now. The link is in the description. It's where dream cars are bought and sold. You might just find yours today. Now, it would be remiss of me not to mention the elephant in the room, which is the gigantic Jeep that's in the background. This is the Off-Road History Museum, and some of the pieces they have here are insane. I mean, you've got like a massive Hummer just sitting over there, which we've filmed for the channel before, but this place is just crazy. And just have a look at that lineup. But yeah, how big is this Jeep? It's so big up in here, you can actually host parties, and I'm not even joking. Come up and have a look. Welcome. A Jeep you can host probably an entire wedding inside almost. Pretty insane. They've got some crazy things here at the Off-Road Museum. Let's go inside and have a look at the original Willys and the Jimny that donated its parts to become the clear Jeep. So, it's actually a clear version of the famous 1944 Willys Jeep. And you can see, shape-wise, how it's identical. You've got this curved panel, flat here. You've got the grille here. This is a piece of automotive history in itself. Like, one of the conditions of cars coming to this particular museum is that they have to be original, not replicas, and they have to be running. So this is actually an impressive piece of machinery on its own. The differences are, here you've got this style steering wheel, and obviously the clear one has an automatic transmission, whereas this had, I think that's an old 3-speed from memory. And I think they're pretty incredibly difficult to drive too. I got to drive one in the UK, and not the easiest thing to drive. So it's lucky that the clear one's a bit more modern and upgraded. Now, one of the things that made the Willys Jeep so great was it could literally be shipped out in a box and built in the field. And this is how it literally used to come. In a box like this, they would literally throw them out of an airplane. They would land on the ground, and then some soldiers in World War II that had no experience, a lot of them, mechanically, would just have to put these together. But that's how simple and great they were, and they survived. Probably didn't really want to be driving one of these cars back when they first came out, because if you were probably being shot at. So it's not a great time to be driving them when they're new. But now seeing them like this, it's pretty cool and incredible. Now, the reason why I think that they've done a clear version of the Willys Jeep is because of the fact that it's a simpler design. And Perspex is so hard to work with that you don't want to be trying to replicate like a Ferrari or a Bugatti or something with crazy vents and shapes. You want something simple, and that's why they've gone with the Willys Jeep. And it's kind of cool because what you get is a clear version of like an absolutely iconic car. So I think that's pretty cool. So you can actually see here, this is what they actually had to do in the field when they were dropped out of a plane. Poor guys, probably being shot at still, having to put together a car. And now we're making plastic versions of them, which is pretty funny and cool. So we've come to another part of the museum now, which I have to say is insane. If you look down that way, that's just some of the cars they've got here. There's over 800 cars here. It's actually the biggest museum in the world, and it's about to double in size too, which is just mind-blowing. But we've come here to look at the Suzukis because this is actually what's at the heart of the clear Jeep. So what they did is they took a 2008 Suzuki, which is somewhere between these two. This is an 04, and this is one of the modern ones. And they stripped everything out. The reason they did that is because these cars are kind of similar to the Jeep in the fact that they're similar proportions, wheelbase, but they're also fairly similar. They also are built on a ladder chassis, so an easier car to transport into, to turn it into a Willys Jeep. And if you have a look at the inside, you can sort of see kind of similar dimensions, so that's why they picked that. So I think it's a smart move to pick a Suzuki to turn into the clear Jeep. Okay, now it's time to take it for a drive, which is the part I've been waiting for because, I mean, you want to see this thing driving. This is probably the first time I've been nervous getting into a car because I'm a bit of a bigger guy. I'm nearly 100 kilos and I've never had to really worry about breaking anything getting into a car, but it's all plastic and okay, we're in. We didn't break anything. A few creaks and groans, but how good does this look? It's just so wild sitting here looking at your steering wheel and then seeing straight through into your engine and down into your, I can see the drivetrain down there, like straight through to the ground. Like, it's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Like, first and only one in the world that drives. Like, people have tried this before, but they've never actually done a driving version, and there's a good reason, because it's an engineering feat. So I'm very, very lucky to actually try this out. But enough of me talking, let's get it started because you want to see this thing moving. So come over here and have a look at the moving parts. While I'm driving, you can actually see how the steering arm works. Now, I'm also sure that you'll probably be able to see like fan belts and stuff spinning in there. Now, the good thing is if you ever had a problem with this car while you were driving it, it would actually probably be pretty simple to diagnose because you'd be able to see everything. You wouldn't even have to like pull anything apart. You can just see through the whole car. So now let's handbrake off. Now watch for this. The drive shaft's about to start spinning. How cool is that? So come in and have a look at this. Here, I'll take the camera. It's so wild. You can see your drive shaft spinning down there, which is like equal parts cool and kind of ominous, but yeah, it's just so crazy what you can see while you're driving. You might ask why they built this, and I say, why not? Like, why did they paint the Mona Lisa? We didn't really need it, but we got it, and it's beautiful. It's just such a strange driving experience, like being able to see through everything. It's so cool. Now, I really don't want to crash this thing because, again, I don't think Perspex is very good under an impact. There's a reason they don't make cars out of Perspex. Now, don't forget to click on the link in the description to get the special discount CyberGhost VPN is granting to our channel's users. This application will protect your data while you browse and give you full access to all blocked content on the internet for just $2.03 a month only. Totally risk-free, so check it out. Link is in the description. Thanks to the Off-Road History Museum for having us. And what do you guys think? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.